So, new product as of whatever today is, August, I think 7th, 2019 is when I'm making this video. And this product will replace two products in my process. And it is P&S Brake Buster. I can't believe that I'm having this conversation, being as 2 years ago, I wouldn't even walk into the booth of the P&S, and I've kind of joked about this with Bob and Dave Phillips, who are the owners of P&S, that I just completely dismissed them. I just didn't get it, didn't understand it, thought that the detail mafia was a bunch of jerks, and I didn't want anything to do with that, and the products just seemed kind of whatever, like didn't really occur to me at all. And boy, did I make a mistake, because now there are several products that I'm using in my process that I've fought against from day one. And this is another product that I didn't even try. So when I went to the rag company and my mind was blown by Bead Maker, just out of, I didn't even want to see it. Levi from the rag company told me, look, check this thing out. And so they kind of duped me into going downstairs and putting it on a hood. And if you ever watched that video, you saw my face kind of, whatever. And then as I looked at it more, I didn't want to admit it. But I'm like, man, this is kind of what I've been looking for. And I started asking questions like, what can I use it on? Can I use it on glass, plastic, door jambs? And so it was that product. Can I use it on a coating? Can I use it on a waxed car? And so I'd found my solution. And when I ordered some samples of Bead Maker when we were there, Levi got me on the phone with Bob, and my first question to him was, can I sell this stuff? And he's like, what do you mean, can you sell? Of course you can sell it. I said, well, every other company I've dealt with, for the vast majority, I've had to fight and claw and beg because they don't want to mess up their distributor network, or don't believe me, or don't believe that some YouTube goof would have any, would mess up their product or not talk about it properly. And so Bob's like, yeah, absolutely you can. And so we all know the history of that, and now Bead Maker's become a pretty talked about product, both positive and negative, all over the place. I like it. I think it's good. It's not a product that will change your life, but it's a good product for the application that I want to use. I don't think any products change our lives. It doesn't exist. And I know a lot of people are looking for that, but it doesn't exist. And so in that product package, this didn't actually exist. It was called Brake Buster, but it looked like, let me grab the bottle, it looked like this. So this is the bottle of my sample kit. Actually, no, this isn't the bottle of my sample kit, because I threw it away. I was like, I'm not interested in any of this other crap, I just want Bead Maker. So I threw away their interior cleaner, I threw away their shampoo, and I threw away their Brake Buster. Just threw it in the trash. And I told Bob that, and I hope he still likes me. But I said, yeah, I don't want any of this other crap. I just threw it all away. I just want a Bead Maker. And then I think I was in looking for an interior cleaner, and so I called him and said, hey Bob, the interior cleaner that I love so much from Nextzett just has changed the smell. It's been very inconsistent. It's very hard to get. I'm embarrassed to say this, but I threw away your window cleaner. I'm sorry, I threw away your interior cleaner. Can you send me another couple of bottles of my next Bead Maker shipment? I said, I'll buy them, but just send them to me. He said, no, I'll send it to you. I'm gonna send you a couple other things too. He probably didn't even remember that I'd had a Brake Buster. So he threw that in there. This is, I don't know, 6 or 7 months ago. And so that was around the time I got IK foamers from the rag company guys. And so I figured, well, let me just throw this in there and see what happens. And so, because Anthony from the rag company had some recommended dilutions with this product. And so I threw it in there, and I'm like, man, this stuff foams really well. It has some great lubrication. And it doesn't have that stupid stuff that turns it doesn't have the iron removers. So it doesn't have any of the negatives of iron removers. And a lot of my cars have carbon ceramics, so I don't even need that stuff. Probably don't even need this. But this is a wheel cleaner without the sodium glycolate, the iron removing stuff that I really don't think is necessary, especially if you take care of your wheels and they're coated. And if I should ever need the iron removing capabilities, I always have Iron X in the closet, which I'd rather use straight up anyway. So I threw the stuff in the IK foamer. Of course, we all saw me doing IK foamers and it didn't work for squat because you know, you have to dilute it perfectly, otherwise it just dribbles out. But I just started using the product and the rest of the bottle on the wheels, and I loved how much it lubricated. And then I thought, somebody suggested, why don't you put it in your darn foam cannon? So I got my old MTM foam cannon, put the rest of the extra bottle that I had that Bob sent me with the interior cleaner, and voila, I sprayed it in there, and I get this magical foam and lots of lubrication, and I just loved how it worked. I love using it on my carbon ceramics. I loved using it on my steel brakes, especially because this has a rust inhibitor in it as well, or rust inhibiting capabilities, or whatever the heck he has in there that does that. So then they decided they needed a wheel cleaner in the double black line, which I like their branding. I like the labeling. The labels are nice. Rennie Doyle is like the nicest dude in the world, which he was another person I'd misjudged. And so I've decided to replace Adam's wheel cleaner with Brake Buster. And then another thing happened. The rust inhibiting thing I thought was really cool. Man, I mean, I've noticed that. And then another thing that was another added bonus, I would just find myself using this on the tires. I love Adam's rubber and tire cleaner so much. But I've started doing some testing. I'd use rubber and tire cleaner from Adam's on one side and this on the other side. And I was already foaming and hitting the tires anyway with the foam cannon. And so I found this to do the exact same job. What I don't want is I don't want to strip the tires. Right? I don't want to be stripping them. I don't want to wear out the, you know, whatever the stuff they put in rubber. I don't want to get cracking and things like that. So I don't want to strip down my tires every single time I'm washing. I just want to clean that surface film. I don't want to tear down the CarPro Pearl, the pearl that I put on the tires after probably, you know, every 1.5 washes I'm putting on. I'll skip a wash maybe once a month and not reapply pearl. But I want a nice thin layer of satin-looking or, you know, glossless tire shine, or I guess it's a bad word, tire dressing on my tires. And so this I found works almost identically on the tires to Adam's Tire and Rubber Cleaner. Not too aggressive, not too conservative, just right smack in the middle. And the beauty of it is I can use one product. And so there you have it. So now I've got my replacement for the entire wheel cleaning, wheel well, calipers, rotors, the entire section of the wheel I have a product for. And it's relatively inexpensive. I don't even know what the price is right now, but it'll be in the store, obsessgarage.com. And I don't like to quote prices in these videos because it lives in infamy. It lives forever. And so it's best to go check pricing when you know, just whenever you're watching this video. I'll have links here, links in the card, where you go and buy it. You can buy this in most places. I would hope that you'd buy it from me if you find me the source. I charge whatever retail pricing is. My ask is that at least at this point in time, until UPS starts giving me free shipping on everything, until when P&S starts giving me free shipping on the stuff to me, my ask is that you pay retail pricing. I very rarely run sales, and I feel like the product speaks for itself. So my ask for the hopeful information I'm providing you to save you a lot of pain and money in buying the wrong stuff is that you'd pay shipping on the product. So especially the 5 gallon, because this one is expensive. So the product is available in 4 different sizes. We have gallon. I like 32 ounce, so I would buy the 32 ounce and gallon. This is what's in my cabinet, but we still have, they have a 16 ounce version if you want to just try some, and then a 5 gallon if you fall in love with it and are finding that you're using a lot of it because you have a lot of cars. So I have all 4 versions of it and generally in stock and ready to go. And my guess is by the time I launch this video, we'll probably sell out. I've got pallets, several pallets of it, but I found that when I launch this stuff, it tends to go pretty quickly. But great product. I use this in combination with the next one. Make sure to go check out the video on Hide Serum Rust Stopper. Or if you want to skip buying the individual product, I also have a video up of the entire wheel cleaning package. This is comprised of my 2.0 version of the wheel cleaning process. I know this is just a boring me talking to you video. I'll have another video on this with me demonstrating, plus you'll see it in video after video of me doing wash and talks and washing cars and detailing cars as I normally do on the channel. So stay tuned for a video coming up here on product use, you know, what I've learned about it in the 6 months or so I've been using it, 4 to 6 months I've been using it, and I'll be telling you more of the why I chose it and showing that to you rather than just telling you. So thanks for the support. Oh, I'll also mention, I know I said I don't run things on sale. One way to get a discount on this, if you want more of like personal content, for instance, I've got a little whistle here. I just had surgery on my mouth again, getting a new tooth. I did that yesterday, and I'm actually doing surprisingly well after that, talking through this video here today. But I make videos sharing stuff like that. I didn't show you the actual operation, but all the stuff I'm going through and angst and the life. The stuff that I don't share on this channel, the over and above personal stuff. Michelle and I telling the stories of how we met and how she deals with some of my obsessive tendencies. That's called Inside the Hex. So if you go and join and become an Inside the Hex, it's called Hex Plus. You can get 10% off and free shipping, and then the content if you're interested in my crazy life and the construction of this business, that this passion project that I call Obsessed Garage. So anyway, thanks for watching. More products to come. Check out the Hide Serum video or the full wheel cleaning package video. I'm excited to keep coming out with different versions as my process changes. I want to share that with you, and then if I'm fortunate enough to earn your business, I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. As always, stay tuned for more crazy.